So let's continue with the questions of 2023 JEE paper attempt first. Let AI x I by I be the points on the circle x square plus y square root n such that A1 lies in the first quadrant and its image is A2 with respect to y. If the distance of A1 from the points A2 and A3 is 2, then 20 times the area of triangle A1, A2, A3 is. This is a question, and the options are 12, 24, 30, and 48. This is the question of January attempt paper, and you have to get the answer to the question. Circle has center at the origin. Radius is root 10. A1 lies in the first quadrant. So the first thing would be the diagram. Draw a circle. So this is A1. It lies in the first quadrant, as you see, and its distance from its image is 80 and the y-axis. So this is 80. It is on the y-axis, and this distance is 2. When this distance is 2, this would be 1. This will also be 1. Also, you know that distance of point from the y-axis also always x-coordinate. It means the x-coordinate will be 1. And since A2 is image, A2 would have coordinate x as -1. You can find the y coordinate very easily. This point lies on the circle. So it would satisfy the equation of circle. You get the value of y. Y is plus minus 3. That means this point is 1, 3. And this would be -1. right? The third point in such a way that this is also 2 and this is the triangle. So this is A3 and this point has coordinates x1, y1. You need to find first the area of the triangle A1, A2, A3 and then you multiply by 20. So how would you go about this? x1, y1 lies on the boundary of the circle. That means x1 square plus y1 square would satisfy the equation of circle. Also, distance of A1, A3 is 2. We can use this also. Distance A1, A3 is equal to 2. You can use distance formula. 1 minus x1 whole square. 3 minus y1 whole square is equal to 2. So we can use this. Now open this. 1 minus 2x1 plus x1 square. 9 minus 6y1 plus y1 square is equal to 4. I've squared both the sides. I have squared both the sides as well. We can replace x1 y1 square as by 10. x1 y1 square will be 10. So this would be minus 2x1 minus 6y1. 1 plus 9 would be 10. x1 square plus y1 square will also be 10 equals to 4. Is that correct? Or minus 2x1 minus 6y1 will be equal to minus 20 plus 4, that is minus 16, or you can say x1 plus 3y1 is equal to 8, or x1 is equal to 8 minus 3y1. So this value of x1 you can substitute back to the equation number 1. This x you substitute over here. 8 minus 3y1 whole square plus y1 square equal to 10. Tell me what is the quadratic coming out to be? 8 minus 3y1 square plus y1 square equal to 10. Since x1, y1 was on the circle, we substituted here. Distance was 2, we applied distance formula, squared this, simplified this, and now this quadratic. 64 plus 9y1 square minus 48 y1 plus y1 square equals to 10. Or 10 y1 square minus 48 y1 plus 54 equals to 0. Can divide by 2. So 5y1 square minus 24y1 plus 27 equals to 0. Can use middle double split. 5y1 square minus 5 into 27 will be how much? 135. So it will be 15y1 minus 9y. 5y1 common, y1 minus 3. 3 common, y1 minus 3 equals to 0. So you get two values of y1, 3, and the other value is 3 by 5. y1 cannot be 3 because y1 is already 3 over there. This will be discarded. So y1 will be 3 by 5. This y1 you can substitute in the equation of circle again and then get the value of x1.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So won't it be 9 by 5?
Which one?
The value of y.
9 by 5. 1 minute. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, this is 9 by 5. So y1 is 9 by 5. Now find x1. Either you can substitute in that equation. X1 plus 3 into 9 by 5 equals to 8. X1 is minus 13 by 5. So we get the third vertex, which is minus 13 by 5 comma 9 by 5. As you see, this is the fourth quadrant. And then you can find the area by cross multiplication also. Use cross multiplication with the area. You know how to find the area of triangle. One point is 1 comma 3. Another point is minus 1 comma 3. Third point is 13 by 5, 9 by 5. Repeat the first point again and you get the area. Area of the triangle A1, A2, A3 will be mod half. This is a cross multiplication method, also called shoestring method. This into this will be 3 minus this into this will be plus 3. Then this into this minus 9 by 5 minus sign. This into this minus 9 by 5, this into this minus 13 by 5. 39 by 5 will be plus 39 by 5. Then this into this will be minus 39 by 5 minus sign this into this minus 9 by 5. So minus 39 by 5 will cancel out and you get the value of area of triangle. Tell me kitna aa raha hai? 6 minus 18 by 5. It's 12 by 10. So area of the triangle is 12 by 10. And when you multiply it by 20, then you multiply this by 20, the answer is 24. Yes, naturally the answer was 24. This was the question of January attempt 2023 paper. It was a doable question, not a difficult, but we need to avoid silly mistakes. The degree of difficulty wasn't high. Any questions to speak? Malaika, okay?
Yes.
Next question. The probability that a randomly selected root of 1 plus x square plus so on till x to the power 118 equals to 0 satisfies the equation. x to the power 7 equal to 1 is options are 3 by 59, 7 by 118, 1 by 59, and 0. The probability that a randomly selected root of 1 plus x plus x squared till x to the power 118 equals to 0 satisfies the equation x to the power 7 equals to 1. Read the question carefully and then tell me from which chapter this question is. Probability plus apart from probability, which other concept, from which topic the concepts are to be used? Anjana, any idea? One plus x square plus x cube till x to the power 118. Is it a GP or not? Is it a GP? So GP with first term 1, common ratio at x, and number of terms 119. Because start from x to the power 0. So it's a GP having 119 terms. You know how to find the sum of a GP. Sum of n terms of a GP is a into 1 minus r to the power n over 1 minus. I'll use this over here. A is 1, r is x, 119 divided by 1 minus x is equal to 0. Right? Now I can multiply this side, but from this you can conclude that 1 minus x cannot be equal to 0, or x cannot be 1. So the one conclusion is that x cannot be 1. Now this involves concept of sequence. Also, it is from complex number. This is from complex number. Look at this. This is x to the power 119 is equal to 1. That means x is equal to 1 to the power 119. This is 119th root of unity. Recall nth root of unity. Nth root of unity, what was the formula? Nth root of unity was the formula cos 2k pi by n plus iota sine 2k pi by n, where k varies from 0 to 1 to till n minus 1. This is the nth root of unity. So this is basically 119 roots of unity. And you can also write this way, cos 2 k pi by 119 plus iota sine 2k pi by 119, but with a difference, x cannot be 1. That means value of k cannot be 0. So the roots will start from 1, 2, 3 till 118. So this equation will give you 118 root of, of course the roots are, this is 119th root of unity, but when k is 0, the root is 1. That will not be included. That means this particular root will not be counted. So the moment x is 1, it becomes non-different. Just go through this much. You understand this much or not? First we use GP. found the sum. Then x cannot be 1. Find 1 by 1/9th root of unity, which would be this. But since x is not 1, k cannot be 0. So when you select 1, so we have with us 118 roots. And we are selecting randomly one root from there. And question says that it should satisfy this. What is this? This is nothing but 7th root of unity. This is 7th root of unity. X is basically cos 2k pi by 7 plus iota sine 2k pi by 7. This is 7th root of unity. So these are favorable number of roots. 118 would be total number of roots. But out of these 7 roots, 1 is excluded. When k is 0, this will also give 1. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the value of k is always from 0 to n minus 1. So this has 7 roots. But this root will not be taken into account. It won't be there because this does not have one root as 1. Now you have to verify when k is 1 here, when the k is 1 here, when the k is 1 over here, what is the root? Root would be cos 2 pi by 7 plus iota sine 2 pi by 7, right? So what should be the value of k over here so that you get this value, this root? What should be value of k so that you get that value? Because 119 is divisible by 17, right? 119 is divisible by 17. So when k is 1 over here, I can take k as what value? 17. Isn't it? When I take k is equal to 17, when I take k equal to 1 here, in this root, k would be 17. Because when I substitute k equal to 17, 119 divided by 17 is 7. 119 divided by 17 is basically 7. So I'll get the same root. 2k, 217 pi by 119 will be the same. So this root would be found. When k is 2 over here, k would be 34 here. And so on. The value of k would vary from 1 to 6. That means these 6 roots will also be there in these 119 roots, these 118 roots. That means favorable. How do you find the probability? Probability would be favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. The answer would be 6 by 118. So slightly difficult questions. Concept of APGB, concept of complex of nth root, and again probability also. This is the answer. So divided by 2 will be 3 by 59. The answer is option number 1. All right. The system of equations kx minus root 2y plus root 5z equal to root 7, root 5x plus root 3y minus root 2z equals root 11, 30x 3 root 15 minus 5 root 6y, 5 root 15 minus 3 root 10 into z equal to 5 root 21 plus 3 root 55. The system of equations kx minus root 2y plus 5 root 5z equal to root 7, root 5x plus root 3y minus root 2z, root 11, 30x plus 3 root 15 minus 5 root 6y, 5 root 15 minus 3 root 10, z has infinitely many solutions. Has infinitely many solutions, then a square is, and the options are 9, 1 by 3, 3, and the fourth option is 27. You know that whenever you have a system like this, A11x, A12y, A13z equal to B1, A21x, A22y, A23z equal to B2, A31x, A32y, A33z equal to B3. This can be written like this. This is called non-homogeneous system of equations, right? This is non-homogeneous system of equations. If you multiply by A inverse, pre-multiply by A inverse, then you get this. So this is matrix method for solving, but this won't be part of your entrance exam. So if determinant of A is not equal to 0, we say that matrix is non-singular. We say that A is non-singular. And the system has unique solution. When determinant A is 0, we say A is singular. Also, when adjoint of A into B is 0, we say it has infinite solution. And whenever it has unique solution, infinite solution, we say that system is consistent. System is said to be consistent whenever you have solution, whether it's infinite solution or finite solution. If determinant A is 0 and adjoint A into B is not equal to 0, then we have no solution. And we say the system is inconsistent. That is basically the matrix method of finding solution of non-homogeneous equations. Right? But this you won't be able to use in entrance because the lengthy method. I just gave you the result so that in case this direct result is there in the question, you can use this. But we use a better method called determinant method. In determinant method, what we do is we find determinant A, we find D1, we find D2, we find D3. If all these four are zero, we say it has infinite solution. System has infinite solution. And system is said to be consistent. And if determinant A is zero, out of D1, D2, and D3, at least one is non-zero, then we say it has no solution. And no solution, we say system is inconsistent. We say system is inconsistent, right? Now the question is, what is D1? So we have this matrix A called coefficient matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is coefficient matrix. If this first column is replaced by this, it becomes D1. If you replace the first column of coefficient matrix by D1, B2, B3, it becomes D1. That means D1 would be matrix whose first column is B1, B2, B3. And the rest remain the same. Right? When you remove the second one by B1, B2, B3, rest would remain the same. It is D2. When you remove the third column, replace the third column by B1, B2, B3, it is the D3. So this is how you find the answer for this kind of question. So in case you missed this, I have written it again. And one more thing, when the system is homogeneous, suppose B1, B2, they're all equals to zero, then the system is called homogeneous system of equations. You note it down as well. Homogeneous system of equations is always consistent. It will be always consistent. When determinant A would be zero, then in that situation, the solution would be infinite. Infinite solutions. Or you can say non-zero solution. When determinant A is zero, then we have x is equal to y equal to z. When determinant A is zero, then it's an infinite solution, non-zero solution. When determinant A is not zero, then x, y, z equal to zero. It's called zero solution or trivial solution. Trivial or zero solution. So in both the cases, the system of equation which is homogeneous is always consistent. It always has solutions. So this is when the system is homogeneous. Over here in this question, we have B1, we have B2, we have B3. So all you have to do is, since it has infinitely many solutions, you can use determinant A is equal to zero and get the answer. If possible, you can use property. Otherwise, simply expand. So this question does not have high degree of difficulty. The only thing is this question involves patience. You have to have patience to solve this question. You definitely get the correct answer. Find determinant A equal and put it to zero. Right. If you cannot use any property, simply expand. And this is equal to 7. Take your answer, Narita. This into this. Square root 45. This into this is the plus root 2. So 3 root 30 minus 5 root 12. I made a mistake or what? This into this, and then this into this, right? So minus minus plus. Right. This will cancel. Then you have plus root 2. This into this 5 root 75 minus 3 root 50. Then this into this. Correct? You also check. Then root 5. This into this. And this into this. Equals to, and then you simplify. Okay, Anjali, fine. And I think answer is correct. If one can take 5 common. For root 45 you can write as 3 root 5. Root 12 you can write as 2 root 3. If you root 2 you can simplify it further. 75 is 25 into 3. So 25 root 3. This is 45 into 2. 15 root 2 plus 30 root 2. And this way you can simplify it completely. 15 root 3. This would be 5 root 30 and 30 root. This will become 15 root 2. Further simplify. And then finally your value for k will come out to be under root 3. On simplification, we get k is equal to root 3.